Hello everybody and welcome to Matty Reacts, the channel where we take a look at things we've never watched or listened to before, except we kind of have listened to this one before. So we are reacting today to the popular song from the Wicked film, movie, whatever you want to call it. That is it out today or is it out later this month? I'm not too sure. But anyway, Ariana Grande is in there as one of the main characters, and popular song is a song from Wicked, so she's singing it presumably in the film. However, the reason that I say that we've kind of heard this before is I think I've mentioned on this channel before that I'm a fan of Mika. Now, a few albums ago, Mika released a version of Popular Song, and then not long after that, a remix came out, and the remix went a little bit something like this. So yeah, I thought it was very interesting that there's a Mika version of Popular Song that featured Ariana Grande, and then how long ago was that? Well, that's 11 years ago, and then here we are 11 years later, and Ariana Grande is actually singing the actual Popular Song in actual Wicked the movie. So I've kind of heard it, although obviously the version that she released with Mika was intended for a pop audience, so it was very much a pop song, whereas obviously when you are singing in character in a musical, it doesn't always sound the same. So I'm very interested to hear what differences we're gonna see in this, because I think I mentioned I've reacted to the trailer or the teaser to Wicked before. I've never seen Wicked. All I know basically is Defying Gravity and Popular Song. That's all I know about it, really. So I am quite interested in going to see it. The teaser and the trailer made it look really sort of big and epic. But before we decide whether we should go and see it, I suppose we should take a look at the version of Popular Song and if we like it.
Popular, you're gonna be popular. I'll teach you the proper poise when you talk to boys, the ways to flirt and flounce. I'll show you what shoes to wear, how to fix your hair, everything that really counts to be popular. I'll help you be popular. You'll hang with the right cohorts, you'll be good at sports, know the slang you've got to know. So let's start, 'cause you've got an awfully long way to go. Don't be offended by my frank.
That was a bit of a way to go. It kind of came down to a weird note. Yeah, I mean this is typically musical theatre-y, musical-ish. It's very sort of overpronounced, you might say. And it's just as much about injecting character into the voice as it is about hitting the notes. Nothing wrong with that. Just a very different way of singing to be a pop singer, but it sounds good.
Analysis, think of it as personality dialysis. Now that I've chosen to become a power sister and advisor, there's nobody wiser, not when it comes to popular. I know about popular, and with an assist from me to be who you'll be, instead of dreaming who you were, there's nothing that can stop you from becoming popular.
Lar. Yeah, nice and short. I didn't think they'd give much of the film away because, as you could see just then at the end, it's today. It's today that it's out. So they don't want to give it all away before anyone goes to see it. Yeah, I think that, I mean, this is going to be a short reaction video because it was only a minute long, and I'm not going to waffle just to fill 8 minutes. So I'll keep it nice and short, but I do think it was a very good version of the song. It was very different to the previous time I heard her singing it, but in a good way. And it actually does make me want to go and see the film more. And I was reading a bit of an article about it the other day, actually. It wasn't an article, it was a Facebook post by the guy behind the sound for this film, and he also did the sound for the film version of Les Mis a few years ago. Well, it's more than a few years ago now, but whenever that was. And what I was interested to find out is that they essentially recorded the songs live on set while they were filming the film. It wasn't like a pre-studio recorded version that they mimed over, like an actual musical. They had to sing the song live as they were going, and to me that just makes it, all the more interesting. I think it's really interesting that you can work stuff like that into a film like this. It's such a big budget film. I'm led to believe that was the same as what happened with Les Mis. I'm not a big Les Mis fan, so I didn't watch that. Yeah, I just thought it was a really interesting way of doing it. And that also made me want to see it even more, because I want to see how they pulled it off. He posted a little bit about how they did it from a technical point of view, but I want to see the end product of how that worked. So yeah, very good. But thank you very much for dropping by, and I'll see you again for another reaction video very soon.